Think about the definition of profit margin, net income over sales, right? So sales would be net income divided by profit margin. Hence, see, well, if you write the formula, you can always figure it out, right? Remember, PM is net income over sales. If I'm trying to figure out sales, I need to change the location of sales and PM. So that would be net income divided by PM. And once I have that, the rest is easy. 365 times receivables divided by sales. So this company, basically, it takes them about 15 days to collect uh, their receivables on average. That's what days sales and receivables mean. And alternatively, we could have also calculated inventory turnovers, not inventory, receivables turnovers, which is sales divided by receivables. And I could have calculated this as 365 divided by receivables turnover. Either way, you get the same answer, whichever one is more convenient for you. Is it clear how I got this? Okay. Now let's do some more. Oh, we were doing these anyway. All right. It's kind of a looks like a weird question. Okay, let's actually do this here. We know the ratio of long-term debt to long-term debt plus equity. Now let's remember the basic accounting identity. Total assets are equal to uh, total debt plus total equity, but we can write total assets as current assets plus net fixed assets current liabilities or plus long-term debt plus total equity. All right, let's see what we know. We know the ratio of long-term debt to long-term debt plus equity. So I'm going to write that as LTD over LTD plus total equity is equal 0.35. What else do we know? It's easier to get it from here. Current ratio 145, which is current assets divided by current liabilities. We know the current liabilities, we know sales, we know profit margin, we know ROE. You're probably thinking, what the hell is he talking about? All right. So current liabilities are equal to 1140. Sales are 8370. PM equals 8.3%. ROE is 16 and a half. And we're looking for net fixed assets. All right, let's kind of build this. Net fixed assets is total assets minus current assets, correct? So we have, we need to calculate both of those, but we can calculate current assets as using current ratio times current liabilities. So that would be 1140 times 145. So if you can figure out what total assets are, we're pretty much home when it comes to what you want to call current liabilities, right? Uh, Net fixed assets. Okay, now from here, let's see. We know the ratio of, let me go back to the problem. Let's do this. Yeah, we have this ratio, right? Let's see. If I invert this, let's invert this. That means long-term debt plus total equity divided by long-term debt is equal to 1 over 0.35. Okay. So let's see. If I added current assets and deducted current assets, I don't change anything, right? I'm sorry, current liabilities. Is that correct? I add uh, current liabilities and deduct current liabilities, so this doesn't change anything. But these three are total assets. So that means total assets minus current liabilities divided by uh, LTD is equal to 2.8571. Well, we already know current liabilities. So if we can figure out what long-term debt is, we can figure out what total assets is. They made this problem way more complicated than it needs to be. Trust me, something like this won't be in the exam. But it's a good practice to go over relationships. Let's see. We know ROE, we know PM, we know sales. And I don't think this problem is solvable given what's the information given here. So let's kind of skip this. Let's look at. Yeah, I don't think there's enough information here. Let's worry about this. The cash coverage ratio. Okay. We have the inputs, net income, tax rate, uh, interest expense, and depreciation. Okay.